It came from another star system, silent, fast, a messenger, or a rock. No one can say for sure. Astronomers called it 3I/ATLAS. But what happened when it passed near Mars is what made the world whisper. In late July 2025, telescopes locked onto a faint, moving light in the black ocean of space. Not an asteroid, not a satellite, something else. 3I stands for Third Interstellar Object Ever Detected, after Oumuamua in 2017 and Borisov in 2019. But this one, it got closer and stranger. 3I/ATLAS was first spotted by astronomers using the ATLAS survey, hence the name. It was moving too fast to belong to our solar system. Trajectory models showed it would pass close, not to Earth, but to Mars. A perfect stage, a red world, and a silent visitor. As it approached, orbital telescopes, Mars rovers, and satellites focused in. For a brief moment, they saw it. Public images were limited. A few frames, streaks of light, blurred shapes. But those who study such signals say, this was not just a rock. And then, almost on cue, something happened down here on Earth. Government shutdown. Across the US, agencies went dark, including NASA's public communications. They didn't stop operating entirely, but most messaging stopped. ISS operations stayed active. Spacecraft monitoring continued, but news unslowed to a trickle. For conspiracy theorists, it was the perfect storm. An alien object near Mars and the one agency with the best cameras suddenly fall silent. Coincidence or something more? In the absence of answers, imagination does what it does best. It fills in the blanks. Here's where it gets strange. According to online chatter, raw image telemetry from a Mars orbiter showed a 22-minute anomaly during the closest approach of 3I/ATLAS. Most experts say cosmic rays, random noise, nothing more. But the signal wasn't random. It was pulsing, a rhythm, a pattern, prime numbers. Could it be coincidence? Absolutely. Could it be data corruption? Probably, but could it also be a message? If an intelligence wanted to say, we're here, it wouldn't speak in human words. It would speak in mathematics. NASA had prepared briefings about 3I/ATLAS, some public, some internal. But once the shutdown began, the timeline broke. Scheduled releases delayed. Data queues froze. Outreach paused. To the outside world, it looked like someone pulled the plug, and in the digital void, a theory was born. They saw something they can't explain. They're hiding contact. Mars was just the meeting point. Imagine for a moment, just a story, that 3I/ATLAS isn't just a piece of frozen dust. It's a probe, a silent traveler drifting through space for millennia, waiting for its signal to wake up. Mars, the planet humanity's machines already inhabit, was the perfect relay station. It didn't need to land. It just needed to whisper. 22 minutes of data, an echo in the noise, and then silence again. If an ancient civilization seeded the galaxy with automated messengers, how would we recognize them? Would we expect a ship with windows and flashing lights? Or would it look like this, a comet, anonymous, familiar, overlooked? Since the shutdown, no new official high-resolution images of the Mars encounter have been released. No press conferences, no updates. But the object is still there, streaking out of the solar system, leaving behind more questions than answers. In the darkness of space, silence doesn't always mean nothing is happening. Sometimes, silence is the loudest signal of all. Here's the reality. 3I/ATLAS is real. NASA did detect it. The Mars pass happened during a shutdown that paused communications. Unusual signals happen all the time in space data. And yet, this combination of timing, mystery, and missing answers is exactly how legends are born. Some will say this was just a cosmic rock. Others will swear it was first contact. Maybe both can be true. What if the real message wasn't in a signal, but in the timing? A visitor arriving just as humanity turns its attention inward. A test, a question. Will we notice? Or will we argue among ourselves while the universe keeps knocking? If 3I/ATLAS was a postcard from another star, then right now it's drifting farther and farther away. And maybe, just maybe, someone, somewhere is watching to see if we'll answer. 3I/ATLAS is real. The mystery is real. The truth, still out there. What do you believe? Is this the beginning of contact or just another cosmic ghost story? Drop your theory below. Subscribe for part 2, where we'll dig deeper into the raw data, the signal rumors, and the secrets still hiding behind that government silence. Eyes to the stars. Stay curious, stay awake,